Hello, and welcome! My name is MiniBetrayal, and this is Factorio, where we're already getting an attack. Interesting. Do I not have a radar at that outpost? Oh, no. Ah, yes, of course. Things are updating. Or updated, because this is now Factorio 1.0. Full release. Yeah, I actually forgot things were going to update on this map. Not a huge amount has updated, like the radars did their thing. Couple of new graphics effects. If you want a proper look at the whole thing, like the game itself, on release day I did a nearly 9-hour stream where I reset my achievements and went for the There Is No Spoon achievement. I got it. I've got a bunch of others as well. But the main feature we are looking at today is the Spidertron. The Mad Lads, they actually put it in the game. So, yes please. Right, so that's going to take a little bit of time. I'm actually going to turn that off. Yeah, we've only got 4% of the way there. Because the Spidertron itself needs some rocket-controlled units. Low-density structures. We've actually got... Oh, that's right. Yeah, we've already got loads of low-density structures on the belt here, and we should have some in a box up there as well. What else will we need for that? Efficiency Module 3s, a couple of rocket launchers, a couple of other bits and bobs, and a fish. Because, of course, it needs a fish. Okay, so while I am waiting for that research to do, I'm just building the rocket launchers that's required. The Spidertron itself, if you don't already know, fires rockets. That's its ammunition source. So, that's the wrong button. Let's see if we can go about automating some explosive rockets. I'm not quite going to go for atomic bombs because that's a little bit overkill. If you haven't seen the Spidertron in action, you will see why an atomic bomb would be overkill. But, okay, so we need explosives and rockets. Rockets need explosives. Iron plates and circuits are good. And explosives need... There they are. Coal, sulfur, and water. Okay. Did I actually have coal on the bus? Yes. Okay, so we've got coal and sulfur on the bus. And water we've got. I could sneak some rocket production in round about here. Okay. Well, let me do that thing. Okay, so this is the little setup I have come up with. This should make me 1 explosive rocket per second. So these ones, they just need a single rocket and 2 explosives, and are made in 8 seconds. The normal rockets, they are also made in 8 seconds, so they can have direct insertion one into the other. And they also need a 3rd explosive, 2 iron plates, and a circuit. So I need 3 explosives per second, and some plates and circuits. Explosives are made in 4 seconds, so I need 12 of these machines, because I need 3 per second. And they need coal, sulfur, and water. The water, I've just stolen from this water that would otherwise be going towards sulfuric acid. And then I just need to feed in coal and sulfur onto those 2 lines. And then these guys, they want plates and circuits, iron plates and green circuits. So that should be easy enough to do, and then they just go into this box here. So let's get that set up. Okay, all hooked in. We are just waiting on the coal to get down here. It's on its way. Now, the resources here are looking a little bit worse for wear, so let's just have a quick look. Okay, so copper is coming in as fast as it can at the moment. Iron could do better. Interestingly, these coal lines are not full. Okay, that indicates that my train is not fast enough to deliver everything. Yeah, look, that's empty. So maybe we need a 2nd copper train? What's the copper outpost looking like? all fine down here. Oh, that could stand to be upgraded to stack inserters, so we might do that as well. In fact, are these stack inserters here? Only one of them is. Okay, so let's do 48 times 2. Let's do another 96 stack inserters. I haven't actually automated these yet, so I should probably look at doing that. Gears and circuits and circuits. Okay, so we're starting to get some of these guys. 81, 82, 83. So that's building up. Also, just so you know, with the whole space science setup we've got, I have added a priority splitter over here that diverts everything towards the rocket, but if there happen to be any backups, as there currently is, the rest of it will go over here to yellow science, where the low density structures are my limiting factor, which is it's my limiting factor for yellow science, which is my limiting factor for science at the moment, which is why the Spidertron is taking a little while to do. But anyway, I was in the process of upgrading those train stations to hopefully get the copper in a little bit faster. Okay, that's all upgraded to, well, not all upgraded to stack inserters, but the important bits are. So that should mean the train can now go back and forward a little bit faster, so I don't have to wait as long for copper. Now, I've had a look as well. We've been getting a few attacks, I suspect, from these bases, because this is the... No, that's not a turret. This is the turret that's taking care of it at the moment. So, that seems very dark. Is my night vision goggles not working? Is my night vision goggles not working? Are my night vision goggles not working? Maybe they just don't work on the radar. I haven't noticed that before. So, is yellow science looking any better? Up here. Yes, they are all working now. So, we should be getting 2 yellow science per second, actually. Or per adjusted second. Meanwhile, I've just noticed the same problem is happening with the coal. So, we'll upgrade the coal stations to stack inserters as well. And also, that has not... The stack inserters themselves haven't completely fixed the copper issue. I believe this is the copper train on the way back. Oh, no, that's the stone one. This must be the copper one then. Yeah. And, yeah, copper is still empty here. Now, I'm hoping that the copper drop-off will sort of catch up to that before anything happens, because we've still got a little bit of copper coming in from that outpost. But, yeah, this can't really handle much more. No, I could put another train in, but then I'd have to consider a waiting station, perhaps. I will have a think about that. Also, at some point, we're going to go and need to fetch an iron deposit, because this is not enough, essentially. Now, what I'm wondering, like, would it be worth prioritizing iron over the steel here? Let's do it and see what happens. So, whoops. That means these splitters, if I output priority to the left on that one, and output priority to the right on that one and that one. Oh, no, that's to the left as well, this one. This should prioritize iron over steel. And that might help. Okay, so yeah, that almost catches up with the tail end of the previous drop-off. Okay, a couple of attacks up there as well. Yeah, so lots of things going on at the moment. Okay, to assist with the copper problem, I don't know if it's going to cause more of an issue than it solves, but I'm going to put in another copper station. Like this. Okay, and then so I just need to hook up that. Additionally, I'm going to swap out these chests for steel chests. What am I doing? I should add this into here. Upgrade wooden chests to steel chests. Like that. And there as well. And then I'll also put steel chests on the other side. Then I just need to tie these in with these 4 lines. So that's going to be an interesting thing to figure out. What am I missing? Oh yes, more stack inserters and steel chests. Okay, but actually, did I put the rails down? Yes, I did. So I'll set the train up now. So a train and 1, 2, 3, 4 locomotives. That color. That is also base copper drop-off. Good. And then I think I just need one of those. In fact, no, I need one there. That's right. Do I need one there? Maybe. I can't remember. I'm not in a thinking mood. Sure. I don't want one there though. Yeah, I only want one train coming out of there at a time. Oh, and copy, paste. Does that work? Yes. Okay. Just set that to automatic. Okay, now you just need to finish building that base, wait for the Spidertron, fill the Spidertron, do the Spidertron things. I may have more to do this episode than I thought. Okay, things are moving on with that little bit there. I've now tied in both of these train stations. So usually this one will get all of the stuff, but occasionally when the 2 trains arrive at the same time, the top one will be sort of active. Now, let's see, does this... Because this is wooden chests, I don't know if this will have enough to fill both trains. Should do. Yes, it does. Okay, so I will hop in one of those trains when it goes back and change those wooden chests over to steel chests, and hopefully by the time we get back, the Spidertron will be done. Or even before we leave. Okay, let me tidy up a few things and then we'll get started on the Spidertron. Promise. Okay, so an alarming amount of belt spaghetti later and another coal train station. I believe I have, at least for now, fixed the coal issue. Of course, things are hidden at the moment because we're not doing science, so things are backed up. In fact, yellow science is almost backed all the way back up to there. How many of these have we got? 3.6 thousand. That should be enough for now. I'll pop that down there to light it up when we get there. I feel like I could do with one there as well, actually. Yeah. Alright then. Let's go build a Spidertron. So, to build the Spidertron, we need a raw fish. I have 62 of them on me for some reason, but that's fine. 16 rocket control units. So that's why I cut off the belt earlier, so I can scoop. 150 low density structures. So I'll take them off the belt if I need it, but up here somewhere, yep. There, well, there's 160 of them. 2 efficiency module 3s. So I've just ran past them. These are the efficiency module 3s. Okay, I've got 4 of them, but that's fine. What else do we need? 4 rocket launchers. If I just take that one out of there, I now have 4 of them. Crafted them earlier. 4 exoskeletons. Alright, sacrificial. And 2 radars I've got. Build. I'll also build one of these while I'm here. And we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to the Spidertron. Now, if you're not familiar with this, it is a vehicle. I can get in it, and I can move around. Apologies if anyone here has arachnophobia. But yes, it comes with a couple of extra things. Firstly, no fuel. No fuel required. It just goes. Secondly, collisions are basically just not a thing. I can run over my entire base. Now, I know I've got Squeak Through on, but something like the tank would not be able to do this. Thirdly, it can find its way over gaps in the ground. Like that. Yeah, it's just... It can just go straight over. Now, of course, there is a limit to how far it can go. It can just about make that gap. But yeah, so if I just press down and right... Oh, there it is. So, yeah, the legs are a little bit janky. Also, it does not collide with trains. Now, if we go into its inventory, it has a trunk where I can put stuff, and it has a grid. So, I can put stuff in there. They're laser turrets. Yeah, this thing now has a laser defense on it. So, yoink, yoink. Okay, I don't think it needs night vision, but where did they all go? There. Yeah, this thing is now full of laser defenses. But it gets better. If I hop out and pick up, in fact, this would be a perfect time to make me another row down there. Spidertron remote. So if I pick that up, click on it, you'll see the little light turns on. And now this thing, I can remotely pilot it. And it has its own radar, so I can remotely pilot it from way across the map. So I just clicked over there, so yeah, you can see it's on its way. Tell it to come back. But it gets better. Okay, so there are a couple of things I would like to test. But you can see here, it's got space for 4 rocket launchers, and it can auto-target. So it can shoot on its own. We'll show you that in a minute, but as I said, there's a few things I want to test first. So, if I pull out a RoboPort, do that. I'll give it some robots. Where are my robots? Let's just give it 5 of them for now. And I'll give it some repair packs as well. Now, can it repair itself? Firstly, we'll just make sure that that's powered. Okay, it's a little bit slow, but... yeah, it can repair itself. And it's already really sturdy. Look, it's got 3,000 health. Okay, so... this thing is going to be my mobile tank. And... I believe I can set its colour, so we'll have this one red. Okay, and if you notice, if I come back down here, that Spidertron remote is now red. The other thing I'm going to do is rename it. So, my Patreon supporters of the Drink Buyer tier and above get to become an in-game item sponsor, which means that I can name things after them in the game. And this is a perfect opportunity. So I currently have 3 such supporters. So thank you very much. First off to Sharlock93. There you go. So let's actually get in Sharlock for a second, and we'll go and stock it up with some rockets. Okay, so he can have them. And I'll give it a few more robots as well, actually, just in case any robots get destroyed, and some more repair packs. Okay, so Sherlock here is now stocked up with more rockets than you can shake a stick at. Unless you're very good at shaking sticks. I'll keep those 2, because round numbers are nicer. Oh, in fact, no, never mind. 2 more stacks of rockets. 400 repair packs, full stack of construction robots, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 personal laser defenses. Not certain how effective that will be, because it's only got a portable fusion reactor to actually get it going. But let's see. So, these bases over here have been starting to bug me. So let's get this, and we'll send Sherlock in that direction, and we'll see the little icon in the map head over there. While he's on his way, I built another one. So this one is going to be green for building, and thank you very much to my second such patron, Silo, or Silo, I must admit. You did tell me on a Twitch stream how to pronounce this, and I totally forgot, so apologies. This one is going to be a building Spidertron. So, as we saw, I can put a personal roboport in the thing. So, if I put that, not on that one, on there, it'll need some power and some bots, and then I can send it just to go out and build outposts for me, which is pretty cool. So, Sherlock's where we need to be. So, if I just tell you to go there, that ain't bad, is it? Yeah, so you didn't... Well, you probably took some damage, but no robots got destroyed, so that's nice. Oh, there's a thing over there. Sherlock's on his way to come and get you. Okay, that was underwhelming. But yeah, okay, so Sherlock, if I just tell you to go in that direction... Oh! Okay. I thought I could hear attack noises still going on. So, yeah. Like I said, they're annoying me. So I've told Sherlock to go over there, so straight through this base. I think... Yeah, I lost a robot. Well, no, I'll tell Sherlock to come back. And yeah, so it's that easy to take out bases now. I can be a little bit more careful. I don't tell him to have to waltz right through the middle of it. But okay, for now... actually, what direction am I going to want to send you next? Up there. So go and chill out there for a second. Okay. Meanwhile, I need to... Oh, we've got some more... Yeah, so I left it a little bit late with the Spidertrons, so some attacks have already managed to sneak through. In fact, they may be coming from these bases round here, all the way around. So in fact, I will tell Sherlock to sit there instead, and when he's there, he should be able to stop any attacks from coming round. Okay, then, right, I need to repair Silo here. Okay, and I have 3 such patrons who are the drink buyer tier or above, so I need to get work on a 3rd Spidertron. Okay, so that is my 3rd Spidertron built. This one is going to be blue. Welcome to the world, Marcus Bell. Whoops. And this one is going to be a tank, essentially, because it's stronger than the tank. It's probably about as fast as the tank. So I can put some shields. I can put some more exoskeleton legs in it, and that can be my sort of my main travel around the base one. So I do need another remote. So that one is for Silo there and goes there. And then my other one is for Marcus and goes there. Excellent. Okay, so now I just need to kit these 2 out, which may take a little while. Oh, actually, before I do that, I would like to switch space science back on. So it should just be a case of that. What? Am I out of red belts? Oh, no, I'm not out of red belts. I am, well, actually I was out of red belts, but I'm also out of bots, because I put all my bots... no, I do have the bots, I don't have the robot ports. Okay, so are you crafting? Yes, you're crafting now. So we should get some space science. I'm wondering how many 10,000 for that. Oof. And I need to craft this one first. Because I'd like this because I believe it's the same size as the fusion reactor, the portable fusion reactor, but more powerful. 3 megawatts. Okay, so we might have to come back to that. Okay. I'll turn it back on anyway. And I'll start stealing everything off the belt to get these two Spidertrons out. Okay, so I am crafting a bunch of stuff at the moment while I'm sitting here in Marcus. So, did I... Yeah, I did rename that. Does it not say Marcus anywhere on the right? Doesn't appear to. So, while I am waiting for stuff to craft, because I'm handcrafting it, let's go and take Sherlock on a journey around the north. See if we can take care of some of these bases, shall we? Oh, yeah, so it's, sometimes have a bit of an issue crossing. Oh, yeah, looks like you might make that one. Bit stretchy, but you made it. Okay, and then let's come up here. Okay, I think this base is the first one we want to deal with. I have disabled a checkbox in the grid of Sherlock, by the way, that enables logistics while moving. So as long as we keep moving, the robots should not attempt to repair. Right, so let's just do a dash past up to there. Fire rockets on the way. And around this way. This is much nicer than the tank. I don't have... It fires so much faster. And I don't have to worry about... Okay, you're not repairing yourself. Why not? Do I need to leave that box checked? But it's not moving. Because if I look at this one, it says enable logistics while moving. Okay. Alright, what I'll do, I will go around to meet it. And when I get there, I will check the box again and see if that makes any difference. In the meantime, I mean, it's still... Yeah, that took off barely 250 out of 3,000. So let's see if we can do a little bit more damage. Okay, so I need to leave logistics enabled in order for it to repair itself. Okay, so I will lose bots like that. That's a shame. Alright. In the meantime, though, I need to catch up to these guys. Because that was an attack force. Ah, yeah, there they are. Oh, that sound is something I hooked up to tell me, here we go, our first rocket launch. And there it goes. Wasn't quite in the area at the time, but there we go. So I reset the achievements, by the way. So again, this is just modded achievements that we're seeing, but yeah, there you go. And now we're getting some space science as well, so I'll have to decide what to do with that, and then that will continue making more stuff. Looks like the limiting factor is rocket fuel, for which the limiting factor is... What's your problem? Too much rocket... Okay. Well, you don't have an output. That's not going to help. Yeah, it just looks like I need more machines for that. Do I have the stuff on me, maybe? If I just, like, do that? Of course, I don't have any Roboports on me, because I put them all in Spidertrons. Oh well. Yeah, so in terms of how things are going, I've cleared basically the pollution cloud. I was just going to clear out this little island down here when the alarm came in, because now I can walk across there. There we go. Alright, and going around there, I'm down to 1.4 thousand rockets, which is, you know, still loads of rockets. Maybe I'll do a little more clearing on the way back round. Can't quite reach this base here. If there's no like trail of islands I can walk across. Okay, let's bring Sherlock home anyway. Let's reunite the brothers and sisters. Alrighty then, so I have spent the last hour building stuff, and we have our army assembled. So left to, actually I'll go right to left. So on the right here we have Marcus. Marcus is my tank, so that's where I live now. Nothing in the trunk, that's just now effectively even more inventory space for me. And in the grid I have a fusion reactor, few pairs of legs. So it's not slow. Turning speed is leaves a little to be desired, but not bad. Also in the grid, there's the rocket going again. Yeah, so that's 2 satellites now. There we go. Anyway, yes, also in the grid I have a personal laser defense because I wanted to give it some kind of infinite defense. Oh, I have also filled it with explosive rockets. Again, just because I can. A couple of batteries, some power, and some energy shield Mark IIs to keep me nice and safe. Over here in Silo, trunk is empty. I have 150 construction robots in there, and Silo is my builder. So I have power generation, power storage, and 5 roboports. Gives it a nice big construction area. Like that. That green area is where Silo can send bots out to. And then in Sherlock, we have all of the rockets. So, in fact, I think, yeah, so Silo is also stocked up with rockets. But yeah, just essentially all the rockets are going in here. Some repair packs, some construction robots. And then in here, we have, in fact, so we've got some power generation, some laser defenses, an energy shield Mark III, which should actually be a reasonable amount to stop it from actually getting damaged while it's in combat. If it does get damaged, we have the personal roboport with those bots and those repair packs to repair itself. So there's that. The extra spaces, because the energy shield Mark III and the fusion battery, which is effectively the battery Mark III, they're awkwardly sized. So I've just put portable solar panels in there so I can put something in there. Also, I have upgraded my own armor. So this is my own armor now. Massive space, and I'm actually researching the Mark IV, which is even bigger. But we've got 3 fusion reactors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sets of legs. 8 laser defenses. the night vision glasses. I now have 4 personal RoboPort Mark IIs, which enables me to cater for 100 robots, and also gives me a nice big area. Not quite as big as CeeLo, but big enough. An Energy Shield Mark III of my own, a fusion battery of my own, plus a couple of extra batteries and some portable solar panels in case. And then, do I want the... Oh yeah, I always forget there's not a shortcut to toggle the belt immunity. But I have belt immunity as well, so now I can stand on the belt. If I want to turn it off, I can just take that out of my armor. That's easy enough. So that is where we are at now. If you would like to join the army, feel free to visit my Patreon. Patreon.com/MiniBetrayal. It's easy enough to remember, link in the description. And it is the drink buyer or above tiers that will enable you to have your name as a Spidertron in my game. And when the series finish, your name will continue to be in whatever I do in one way or another. There's also a bunch of other tiers. Have a look through. Any support is welcome. And of course, you can always come and say hi to me on my Discord if you are a patron as well. For the record, while patron is kind of easier for me, I do also have YouTube membership set up. A YouTube member will also get you a Spidertron name. But I think that is it for today. Done a little bit of combat. We've got the new Spidertron stuff. I've kind of finished this starter base, I think. I would like to get an iron train coming in, just because at the moment, when that iron runs out, the base will just switch off. So if I can get some infrastructure for iron set up, then I can just leave this here generating stuff. There's also a few extra things I want to add. Like at the moment, there's no production of the Mark III assemblers. Yeah, it's just the Mark IIs over on the mall. There's no production of substations, which I want a lot of. So little tweaks here and there, but for the most part, I am happy with this. Oh, also, I was going to go down and fix this. I don't even have to go around my base. I can just fly over the top of it. There we go. I've got no red belts on me. Of course I have no red belts on me. Let's go and get some red belts quickly. So, I was going to say something which I'm sure was very profound there. Yeah, so next episode, I reckon, will be a last tidy up of the starter base. Following that, I think we will actually move into, well, the actual Megabase. So, that's exciting. In the meantime, of course, you can also find me on Twitch. I'm doing stuff there now. Alright, well, I'm going to leave it there for this episode. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.